The polar desert regions are found in the Arctic and Antarctic areas. They are known for their freezing temperatures, sparse vegetation, and dry conditions. These areas have very little precipitation and leading to icy landscapes with minimal plant life. The extreme cold and lack of moisture create a harsh environment where it's only specifically adapted organisms can survive. January through April are the harshest months of the year, with each month below freezing. The precipitation levels are fairly consistent with the exception of February, as it is the harshest month of the year. May through November, temperatures remain above freezing with varying precipitation levels, ranging from 0.2 inches all the way up to 1 inch. August will be the least harsh of the month, with temperatures in the 40s degrees Celsius.
Thankfully, me and Bella were able to salvage some tools from the plane crash to help us survive this polar desert. First, we have our fishing rod and fishing line to help us go ice fishing and hopefully find some food. Then we have a pocket knife. This we can use to cut our fishing line, cut our fish, and any other necessary things we'll need. We also have a jacket and blanket. These will help keep us warm during those cold nights and days. We also have a water bottle to help store our water, and a lighter to light scraps from the plane crash on fire to keep us warm. Because of the harsh polar desert environments, plants found in the area are limited. One plant is the Arctic poppy. It is a flowering yellow plant that has a hairy stem in order to retain heat in the cold environment. Lichens have the ability to complete photosynthesis while frozen at temperatures as low as -20 degrees Celsius and can absorb water when covered by snow. Arctic willow has a low-lying structure and has shallow root system that enables it to thrive in nutrient-deprived soil. Moss campion grows low to the ground in a cushion shape that helps retain moisture and heat while avoiding wind.
One of the most dangerous animals in the polar desert biomes are the polar bear. Polar bears are apex predators and are known for their strength and hunting skills. They primarily hunt seals but can be dangerous to humans if encountered. It's important to exercise caution and respect their space if you are in their habitat. Animals, over time, living in harsh conditions like the ones in the polar desert, have adopted adaptations like thick fur and blubber. Animals like polar bear and seals have layers and layers of blubber to warm them and thick coats of fur to insulate them. Some animals, such as the snowy owls and the Arctic fox, have white camouflage for allowing them to blend into snowy conditions and stay out of predators' views. Some animals, like the caribou, migrate to warmer places during the harsher months, while animals like the Arctic ground squirrels tend to hibernate. Another unique adaptation regarding the Arctic hares is having smaller noses and smaller ears than other hares. This prevents heat from being lost from the uninsulated areas. About 20% of their body is fat, another adaptation for living in extreme Arctic conditions. A symbiotic relationship in the polar desert region is one between the polar bear and the Arctic fox. After the polar bear makes a kill, the Arctic fox often scavenges the remains. This relationship benefits the Arctic fox by providing them with food source, while the polar bears are not affected by the presence of the fox. This is an example of commensalism, where one species benefits and the other is neither helped nor harmed.
Humans impact these environments in many ways, one of them being overhunting. Seals and whales have been overhunted in these regions, which resulted in critical damage to the species populations. Since restrictions have been put in place for hunting, the seal species has been on the recovery, but the result of hunting is still evident on these whale species. Increased carbon dioxide levels caused from human activity has caused ocean acidification, and recent work has shown that the Arctic Ocean is acidifying faster than the global oceans. Acidification in the Arctic Ocean could be detrimental to all Arctic ecosystems. Global warming is also affecting these environments, causing the collapse of ice shelves and retreating glaciers.
Though Brooke and I were incredibly scared being stranded here in the polar desert, we had to keep in mind that other species call this place home as well. So, we reduced our pollution by minimalizing plastic waste, chemical pollutants, and oil spills. we tried our best to make sure none of the pollutants from our plane crash got into the water.